Did I tell you about the day I stayed up late reading creepypastas, and then I went to bed and I was like, oh, that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
I was actually at Amelie's.
Yeah.
The 24-hour coffee shop. For anyone who's listening that doesn't know what Amelie's is.
It's the most amazing thing in the world.
Yes.
It's at 3 o'clock in the morning. If you want a delicious little cookie and some coffee because you're insane at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Or homeless.
Or homeless, yes.
Yeah, that homeless guy's back there.
There are always homeless people in the atrium. Oh, are
But,
you crowded at 3 in the morning?
I've actually never been that late. The latest I've been is 1 a.m.
Oh, okay.
But that's when I was reading the creepypastas. Mm-hmm. And you know that one table in the corner in the piano room? Yes, there's a piano room.
There's a piano
The piano room. In the far corner, when you first enter. So I was sitting at that table, and I was reading creepypastas, all these weird, scary stories people make up, but they're actually kind of creepy because they play with, your childhood memories and stuff.
Right.
And I'm sitting there getting all into it, and then I look up, and there's those creepy, bust statues right there.
Yeah.
And they're just, staring at me, and I'm like, ugh! I'm like, well, that was not a good thing to look at.
I remember one time I was really lonely, and I went to Bennigan's.
Bennigan? Are they still around?
They were, at this point. I don't think they are anymore.
I don't know. I think they might be just in very small regions.
Probably.
Yeah, because when I did Yelp of the Dead, I found out that I was going to do them. I was going to talk about Bennigan's, but they're still around in small places. But anyways, Bennigan's.
So yeah, I went to Bennigan's by myself.
Oh.
And read, which one was it? I think Chuck.
Palahniuk.
Yeah, how do you say his last name?
Palahniuk.
He just had oral surgery.
Palahniuk of the North. Which is funny, because he is from the North.
Oh, good. Where is he from?
Seattle.
No.
Or Portland, no, Seattle. One of those places.
It's cooler than me. Okay.
Except I can write better. Ooh!
Ooh!
Oh!
Yikes. But I was reading Choke by myself at Bennigan's.
As people tend to read books by themselves, I mean...
Well, I was by myself at Bennigan's reading Choke.
Okay. I was alone reading Choke is actually kind of a cool image. It's very hip. It's oh, she's a cool girl. It's I was alone reading Choke at Bennigan's. Oh, what a fucking loser.
Yeah, exactly. But it was an incredible experience though because it was really crowded, and here I am just reading this really, really messed up book.
Yeah.
And it starts to mess with your mind. You start to imagine people in horrible situations. It was creepy. I mean, I'm just relating to your creepypasta story. It was...
Yeah. It gets to you after a while.
It does. They start getting to your head. I'm trying to think if I had an experience like that recently. I mean, sometimes that'll happen with movies, but movies don't really scare me anymore.
Me neither.
I used to get scared. I remember when I saw The Grudge.
Yeah.
And that was scary.
Yeah. Where did you see it?
I saw it in theaters.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, and then I think I was in college, and I came home. Well, we went to my friend's apartment afterwards, and in their kitchen they had one of those just a tiny little square that goes up to an attic. Mm-hmm. And that was the scariest thing. We were like, how are we going to sleep tonight? There's a little square that goes to an attic, just like the thing crawled out of, Yeah.